G'day folks. It's one of those lovely warm Saturdays. I think it's going to be almost 30 today, which is wonderful because I've got stuff to do outside. There's a new arrival in the backyard, a nice big green one. Well, not enormous, but big enough, about the same size as Little Car. So yes, Little Car has another companion. Likewise, the Micra's back in the backyard so I can finish the brakes. Yeah, as you can see, I've done a little bit more adding to my wall. I've got the two old Apple bus mount. There's the Apple bus mouse and the Apple bus mouse 2, which are nicely displayed up there. Temperature monitors. The top one is the LCD under that U-boat officer's cap, or reproduction cap. And this one here is actual internal case temperature. And you do notice a bit of a difference on the case temp. Like when I'm editing a video, that'll go up by about 4 or 5 degrees. This monitor, even last night when it had cooled down, that monitor was still throwing out about 44 degrees, whereas these LED backlit panels are so cool, like there's virtually no heat coming off it. The only warmth is just wafting out of this power supply, which isn't running its full high fan yet. But these panels are just so cold, they just run really nice and cool. It's much better than CCFLs, much better. So yeah, that's what we're at to. Interesting bug on YouTube. If I go to maximize the video, it just stalls like that, and it's annoying the crap out of me. If anyone's had any issues like this before, let me know, because the audio track's still playing, but you don't get a video. So I don't know what it is. I might try updating Flash, but I'm pretty sure they just did an update. This PC won't do it. If I load up a video like that one, and then we will go, well, we lose the damn advertisements, but yeah, you get the idea. If I open that one up to full screen, it won't do it, so that's really annoying. Anyway, you're probably asking questions about that officer's cap, but it's a reproduction that's 2 centimeters too small for me, but I figured I'd at least still fit it. I mean, the last time I ordered one, I was 2 centimeters off and I fit quite nicely. This one is so small it doesn't even fit my dad, and his head's a lot smaller than mine. So it's completely useless as a wearable display item, but it's still a nice display item. Reasonably well made for a repro. Anyone who's a big fan of the Das Boot movie would recognise this. I'm a big fan myself, which is why I couldn't turn it down. I don't support Nazism, but history is very interesting, particularly the history of the Third Reich, because it was a big time in human history. Even going back further, like to the First World War, the Boer War, the 30-Year War. I've been learning about that a lot lately, thanks in part to Sabaton for getting me onto that one, or Ghost Dog, the famous fan video maker. Their fan video for 30 Years of War is what actually got me onto the history of the 30-Year War, and it's quite fascinating. Yeah, likewise it got me Russian Soviet officer, international officer that is. That's a very comfortable hat to wear. It's probably the best I've ever got. The top hat's up there, and as you can see, there's something different on the top of it as well. I'm not going to wear it. It doesn't actually fit me either, and for various reasons I won't wear it, at least not. Well, let's just say not everyone would recognise what this hat symbolises, but it's sort of the Russian equivalent. I know some people are going to flame me for it, but it's sort of the Russian equivalent of the German SS. The NKVD was basically the Russian equivalent of the SS, and are probably responsible for more deaths than the SS. So it's got a strong stigma attached to it. It is original. You can see they've wiped off most of the markings with a bit of acetone, but it's an original NKVD special police officer's hat. It's a beautiful hat. I love the look of it. I love the feel of it, even though it's a bit tight around my head. But yeah, it's just one of those things. It's a collectible to go with that one, and probably when I collect the whole set. One day. I'm not going to buy them all at once, but just one at a time. Likewise, my top hat still serves me very well. I love that hat. It's probably my most popular and common. I don't wear these hats out anywhere. I just wear them around home. It would look kind of goofy walking down the street in coveralls and everything with a top hat on, but who knows. Anyway, let's see if this one bugs out. Nope, it works just fine. So yeah, it's only on that PC. They're both running the same version of Windows, the same operating disk. It just won't do it. So anyway, let's cut from there and let's have a look at what we got today and yesterday. Given that we're coming up to Christmas, I probably shouldn't be spending too much money at the moment, but I have been spending quite a lot lately, which probably isn't a good thing. But I had to get new vice grips after my last of the cheapo Chinese ones self-destructed a while ago. So I got a full-size pair, the 10 and the 7. Restocked the drill drawer. I was looking for a full multi-piece set like Donny Boy 73 was showing off on this morning's video. He was showing one that he got from Canadian Tire for $39, and although they're cheap Chinese drills, I've actually used the same manufacturer's drills before, and they work quite well. Like, they're disposable, they're a bit brittle, you don't push them too hard, but they work very well, and I still have quite a lot of them. But of course, I was looking for a tapping drill for M5 yesterday, M6, so a 5mm drill, and I couldn't find one, so restock. I just couldn't find a full set which had like 10 of every size, or 10 of the most common sizes in a plastic carry case like the one he had. All of our drill sets, you're lucky to get 2 of each, and I couldn't even find a set which had 2 of each. But yeah, I've got blades for the demo saw and blades for the hacksaw, and some stainless wire brushes and all that good stuff. And 4 spark plugs from Repco for the little Daewoo that we're going to look at shortly. Oh, and a ratchet attachment for my starting drill. Whoever gave me that idea is awesome. We'll see how much torture I can put that ratchet attachment through before it shits itself. And even the guy at Repco said, just don't tell them what you're using it for, because it's got a lifetime warranty, so if I do blow it up, I'll just take it back and I'll swap it out anyway. I just won't tell them what I've been using it for. Pretty sure that counts as tool abuse, trying to crank start an engine with a 1/2-inch drive ratchet parallel attachment. And likewise, yeah, impulse buy. I have to put that up somewhere. First revolver I ever fired, and pretty much all the revolvers I fired were Smiths. I love Smiths. Nothing wrong with a Ruger. I fired a Ruger in 357 Magnum before, and it just felt about the same. The grips are a bit different. The sighting and everything's a little bit different, but yeah, Smith all the way. I'll put that up probably on there. I'll put the confined space sign on the door outside, because it's pretty. Word of advice: check your camera memory before you start rambling, because it tends to run out fairly quick. But yeah, that's the 1/2-inch drive attachment. We'll see how much hell we can put it through. It's just a Repco brand one, but it should work. Yeah. In case you're wondering why you don't see any shooting videos, as I've said before, it's just not worth the hassle of owning guns here. I think it's like 10 competitions a year you have to compete in to own a pistol, plus all the paperwork, tax stamps, property, like your safe inspection, make sure your safes are up to code, all that sort of stuff. And if you miss one competition out of the required number, they come and confiscate your guns, you lose your license permanently. That's it. Even if you spent thousands of dollars on the nicest collection of competition pistols, if you miss one competition, you are screwed. So it's not a good thing. Definitely not worth my time. As much as I'd love to go shooting, or even just shoot 22s in my backyard out of a, say, a little revolver, a snub-nosed 22 revolver, not possible. You can't even own anything with a short barrel. It's got to be 105mm or longer. So the little 2-inch 22 caliber barrel, not possible. Poor little Derringers, nah, all gone, scrapped, recycled, destroyed. Yes, there's a green thing out here. It's not very happy in many ways. Yeah, needs drive shafts, full set of tyres, engine reco, all the wiper arms. I think, yeah, windscreen's got a chips in it, so windscreen's gone. Headlights are yellowed and degraded, so they're gone. Probably all the brakes, or at least the front brakes. Yeah, this thing's going to end up as parts, I think. It's a bit of a shame. The mileage isn't too high and it drives quite nice. It's got power steering and everything, and air conditioning. It's a damn shame, because apparently it actually does drive better than the Micra. Brad was telling me, I didn't believe him at first, but these are a better car than the Micra. It does feel a bit more solid. It is physically larger and heavier, but I don't know. Funny lockout got me at first. There's a lockout for reverse. You can pull it up. Turn off the rock station. Exhaust's all rotted out, that's why it's so loud. just misses. I mean, overall it's pretty clean. There's a bit of mould from sitting, condensation, that sort of thing, but that can all go away. Spray it with a bit of shifty, the ammonia kills it. But yeah. Not the healthiest little car. It's actually idling pretty well today. After it had warmed up on the way home, it had got quite erratic. I mean, I fixed a lot of it right on the spot, pulling the metal shields off the spark plug leads, because the lead insulation degraded and was piercing to the heat shields. We don't know that. Yeah, these, I just poked them with an insulated screwdriver and it all changed tune, so I pulled them off and it fixed a lot of the missing. But it needs a major service. Everything, radiator hoses, the lot. Oh, it's still got all the tools. I always keep tools and things like that. Yeah. There's a good jack there. Yeah. Old spare, a bit average. Yeah. Whatever. $200 worth of car, can't complain. I know a lot of people are wondering why I keep getting cars like this in running drivable order for so cheap. Well, it's just because of the re-registration costs. It's going to be about $1,000 on top of repairs just to get the thing on the road again. And whatever repairs I need, like windscreen tyres, brakes, CV shafts, windscreen, all that bullshit, plus all the little picky things you have to do, because this is going to be inspected by RTA. You're looking at like a $2,500 to $3,000 car when you can pick these up in the same or better condition with roadworthy, with rego, for 2 to 3 on car sales. So it's kind of a moot point, you just can't do it. Only reason the Micra is still alive today is because it was kept in rego. It's still not in my name either. Deb doesn't care, she keeps it in her name and I just drive it around. Eventually I'll get around to transferring it, but because it's still in rego, you don't have to do a full inspection over the pits. You just get an RWC assessor at a garage to look at it and sign it off and it's done. Sort of like the European MOT. Essentially exactly the same as the European MOT. Usual junk. Smoke packets and crap. What's that? Tiger's wallet, empty. Yeah. This is my supervisor's old car. They're all Tigers fans. Which is a Aussie football team. Richmond Tigers. Look them up. That's proper Australian football too. We don't dress up in armoured suits. Yeah. Another example of the bullshit that they put on things that are bad for you. Graphic images on your bloody cigarette packets. Load of rubbish. That won't stop someone from smoking if they want to smoke. Let smokers smoke, I say. Freedom of choice. It's going to stir somebody up. But hey, I enjoy a bit of a cigar once in a while, like once a year, and it doesn't matter. Anyway, this video is long enough. Way long enough. So have a good day. I'm going to clean this thing up and have a bit of a go over of it, and we'll see what else we can get done.